my name's Sean, welcome to my channel. I want to start blogging about my struggle or challenges with generalised anxiety disorder. I thought I'd give a quick brief on exactly what I'm suffering and how I hope to combat these problems. I've never done a video blog before, so if I seem a bit awkward I apologise. I'm a 23-year-old full-time graphic design student. I've been suffering from generalised anxiety since I was probably about 16, so just before I was about to leave secondary school. Initially it started off with health anxiety. Never had any background or experience with anyone who suffered any mental health problems. So any sign, symptom, feeling, I thought I was physically dying, which I guess a lot of people with the same problem suffer the same. I've never taken any prescribed pills or any home remedies or anything like that. I've just tried to combat it myself, but pushing probably about 8 years, it's improved slightly, but not as much as I'd hoped it would, I guess, by now. I've been to see a hypnotherapist, which has helped a tremendous amount compared to what I thought it would do. I recently started buying self-help books and guides of cognitive therapy. There's one that my sister recently actually gave me, which is Know Your Mind. But I found that it seemed that the cognitive therapy books actually made me worse rather than better, because the constant reading about it, we constantly just kept everything, like all the feelings and sensations, at the front of my mind rather than just trying to ignore it. I keep trying to figure out ways, like underlining reasons and ways to get rid of it, rather than just doing what I should do and just try and completely dismiss it. One thing in this book which I have found, which seems that it might help, which is a 5-a-day mental health, and it just gives you a breakdown of things that should introduce in our daily lives to sort of try and make things easier. So I'll just give a quick brief outline of that. Connect. Developing relationships with friends, family, colleagues and neighbours will enrich your life and bring you support. Anyone who suffers any type of anxiety, health, social, generalised, panic attacks, it's the first thing that I think everybody does is to distance themselves from everyone. So you don't want to talk to people in the shops, you don't want to look at your neighbours or like friends and family, depends how understanding they are. My family understands in a sense. My partner struggles. He understands the problem, but he doesn't quite understand how it mentally affects you. He just is one of those that turns around and says, "Oh, get over it, don't think about it," which obviously if it was that easy we wouldn't suffer the way we do. But recently I've been trying to actually, instead of using like the self-service checkout at the shops and things, actually use ones with a person to try and talk to them. I do feel awkward, I do feel stupid, but every bit gets easier. The next one is be active. Sports hobbies such as gardening, dancing or just daily stroll will make you good at maintaining mobility and fitness. I don't know if everyone else has read, but everything I've read, it's exercise and a healthy diet. I did start exercising, but certain symptoms related to my anxiety made me kind of stop. But the past 2 days I've been trying to get back into it, and I do feel better in myself, which then makes me feel mentally happier. Next one is be curious. I apologise, I'm not very good at reading either. I think it's noting the beauty of everyday moments as well as the unusual, and reflecting on them helps you appreciate what matters to you. I'm not 100% what that actually means, but I guess it's more like absorbing the world around you. So instead of walking down the street with your head tucked down and not acknowledging things, look at the interesting things around you. For example, yesterday I went and had a sauna, which was nice and relaxing. and there was a bird when I came out. It was just like a really small, almost like a sparrow bird. It was running down the road, but its little legs were like jumping side to side, and it made me really happy just to watch it. So I think just simple things like that might help, like just acknowledging the stupid things around you. Learn. Fixing a bike, learning instructions, cooking. The challenges and satisfaction brings fun and confidence. Everyone knows you learn anything new, you ain't got time to sit there and think, oh, I'm anxious, I'm dying, there's something wrong with me, because your mind's completely focused on something else. But it's that whole, when you feel down and everything's that bad, you don't want to get up and do anything. You just feel like all you want to do is sit and lie down and feel sorry for yourself, which obviously is not happening. It's not helping me. I guess it's not helping anyone else suffering. The last one is give. Helping friends and strangers links your happiness to a wider community and is very rewarding. I've noticed that if someone drops something on the street and I help pick it up, or just the people that sell the big issues, just to acknowledge them, and like, even if I don't have to buy them, just when I say no thanks, and that every single one of them is so appreciative, just the fact that I've spoken to them, and that inside makes me feel smug, almost like happy and warm. So I think trying these things might help, but at the minute, sorry, I think my dog's trying to get in the room. My physical symptoms are almost limiting me a lot in what I'm doing daily. At the minute, some daily symptoms is dizziness, full-headed, like fullness in my head feeling. My eyes don't, I can see straight but they don't quite feel right. And then recently I've got paranoid about blood clots, so any pain in my leg, and I walk a lot, which explains the pain, but for people that suffer anxiety like I do, you can't feel a normal symptom without thinking that you're physically dying. But things like that have limited me loads, and I'm hoping that starting this video diary might encourage me to push past it, or anyone who can offer support, or even down the line if I can help others, then this should be an achievement. With how my anxiety started, I don't think it's really relevant why they start, but as I've seen quite a lot of people online and other video blogs, it seems to start around the school period. So as you're leaving your secondary school, you've got your exams, it's something different. And as I left secondary school, my stepdad left. We had to get rid of our family dog because she was emotionally attached to him, so she never was quite the same. My oldest sister left within the space of 6 months after, because she moved in with her partner. And then my other sister, a year down the line, she got pregnant and left home. So me and my mum moved to a smaller house in a completely different area. I used to have to catch the bus to my new college, which is where it seemed to all spring from with me personally. I didn't manage to get in most days. I've stopped catching the bus. I've not properly caught the bus in all these years since I've suffered. But I have recently tried small distances. But with my anxiety, my initial symptoms was frequent need to go to the toilet, and so that's kind of my reason why it stopped me going on a bus, because I feel it's not got a toilet on. So I've kind of limited myself to either other people's cars because I don't drive, or catching a train. But I've talked to my therapist. He says that I need to start pushing myself with not going for a wee every 5 minutes just because I feel like I need to, and trying to push as far as I can to just jump on a bus and go further without thinking about these things. At the minute I've had home situations, so I've not been able to put that in force yet, but I'm hoping over the next couple of weeks to be able to do that. I'm trying to think what else. Like I said, I'm sorry the video might seem really awkward, but hopefully in time they improve. Because I'm a full-time student, that's the past couple of months with the dizziness, that's suffers slightly, but my tutor's been understanding about deadlines and things, so I'm hopefully going to get back on track with that, start pushing myself. But like I said, at the minute it's the dizziness. If anyone has any way that they've stopped the anxiety dizziness feeling, then I'd really appreciate some help with that. So at the minute it feels like if I talk to someone I'm not used to talking, like at the minute before I started this video I was quite calm, and now I feel quite agitated and dizzy at the thought of almost speaking to myself in a way. But apart from that, I'm just going to try and upload blogs as often as I can. I'm going to try and focus on things that I've achieved that I didn't think I would, rather than dwelling on how far I've still got to go. I'm going to try and get back on track with my exercise and eating better, because I know that eating the chocolates and the junk food and the takeaways just, it makes me feel lethargic and tired, and I don't feel good when I look in the mirror. But I think that's about it, but I'd appreciate any subscribers, any comments. I will respond to everyone, well, unless it's hate comments, which hopefully I won't get, but anything positive, whether it's any way that I can help you or you can help me, then I'd much appreciate it, and hope that between any of us sufferers we can help each other out somehow. But like I said, I'll keep updating on my blogs, well, not on my blogs, on my channel, and hope that it reaches to someone, and see how we go. Well, thank you for watching. Bye.